Hello again and welcome to the house of Banelord. So you want to make some money in stocks? You hear that's the way to go. Yeah, it actually is. And so let's talk about that. In this video, I want to be different. I'm not going to tell you what a stock is. You can obviously Google that. You know what it is. It's you should know what it is. Otherwise, you should be watching this, okay? But I'm just gonna explain to you how I make money in stocks because I want to share you the process that I go to. I'm actually quite reasonably good. I mean, my performance has been pretty decent, so I must be doing something right. But let me explain to you how my process, how to evaluate a stock, and maybe it should be your process too. Okay, so let's say for example, you're walking around one day and then you heard so and so is a good stock. So you might be interested in making some money, right? So what do? Okay, this is what I do. First of all, I find out what kind of business this stock is in, what kind of industry it is. That's my first step, okay? Then what I do is that I research the industry and I find out who is the number one and number two in the industry in terms of market size and what have you, brand recognition. It's important because this is the benchmark, which I have to gauge whatever company I am in that I'm interested in compared to this. So you gotta have a benchmark, okay? Once I do that, then I figured out how do you compare what you want to the benchmark. Sometimes it's better just by the benchmark, but you have to compare. Does it have the same market size? Is there any competitive advantage? What is the disadvantage? That's what I look at. Okay, so then I look at in terms of the flow. Okay, how many shares are outstanding? This is important. This is actually very important because if there's a lot of shares out there, the price will not be that volatile. Okay, you have hardly any shares out there. The float is low. Then you can experience extreme high volatility, low volatility. My personal preference is mid-range. I don't look for too liquid, and I don't want to be too tightened, okay? Because the reason why I do that is if you choose correctly, it is your advantage to have a reasonable, decent flow, okay? You want that because if the demand is there, the price will rise. That's the second thing I look at. Then let's see what else I do. Okay. Then I see what the bid-ask spread is. You type in the stock and you look at a quote and you look at its bid-ask spread. It should be relatively close. If it's a highly traded stock, we're looking at penny increments. Okay. So yeah, literally look at penny increments. If it's a highly tradable stock. If it's not, then we're looking about huge spreads. We're not, let's say for example, the bid is $5 and the ask is $5.25. It's 25 cents difference right there. Just that's huge. Okay, you're looking at penny increments, like $4 and then $3.99 or something like that. That somewhat is a red flag. It could be good. It could not be. And it doesn't mean you discontinue. I mean, this counts the fact that the spread is large. I for one actually like that to a certain extent. Okay, not too much, but I actually do like that. As you can see, I'm highly aggressive in what I look for. So that's what the second thing I look at. Then I look at the beta. The beta represents how the stock does compared to the index. So if you're looking at a beta of 1, it basically saying is that if the index goes up X amount, this thing should go by par the same amount. If you're looking at a beta of say 1.5, then it should go up as high as 1.5 times. It's important because you understand how volatile this is, how the swings can be compared to how the market is, okay? That's important. News is important. News is important too. You obviously want to look at research. What is the sentiment on the market, how this industry is going, and then you look at value. Okay, has there been a rapid trade? Has it increased? Okay, you need to know that because you need to know there's index. And lastly, what I look for is a catalyst. This is important. Stocks can trade. The stocks are reasonable why they trade within certain price ranges. They could have no interest, or until such time that interest really does occur for some reason, some event that is important. I call it the catalyst. Okay, could be possible they acquired a new product, some RD went into effect. I don't know. Some they have higher profits than normal. This is the catalyst. This is momentum. Once that happens, then you want to get in. That's it. You just want to get in. You have interest, okay? Then you start buying. No, you don't buy it all the time, but you make a position play, okay? That's how I'm basically going to talk about my stocks. Now, when do you get out? That's tricky. That's tricky. Normally, you can ride this because you don't necessarily have to sell stock just because you're afraid. It has a certain momentum, and the higher the price goes, the more it builds upon it. That's the crazy part. So it's not like more higher it goes, people get scared. It's actually the opposite. The higher it goes, the more legitimate it becomes or something. So really, you have to make that decision. If this is an investment or is it a trade? If it's a trade, sometimes it's better just take the money and run and just forget it. But if it's an investment, you think this is where it's going, it should be going, you obviously want to hold on and possibly buy more. Okay, basically that's it. That's how I trade stocks. I take all that information, I put it in my my brain, and then I come up with a decision on what I want to do. So really it comes down to, this is just a template on how I trade stocks. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to ask me any questions. If you like this video, please comment and subscribe. Thank you.